Hey guys, so this time around I wanted to show you how I use Ancestry, and this is just a way of using your family history binder. So I put the names, last names of people. Hey bud, it's my dog right here. So I look, these are all the names of people I'm related to, and I'll put them in the same exact binder. And what I'll do is I'll open it, and so I'll print out from Ancestry, my correct, parents, and then I'll have the evidence on the right side. So who I'm referring to on the left side, evidence on the right side. So I got her. This is my second great grandmother, the death certificate, and sometimes I do little notes just to show people. So this is the evidence on the right side, an obituary from one of my relatives. And this is for her husband, someone I'm not related to. So I'll have arrows pointing to the two people the obituary is talking about. Because if you just show this, the person's got to look and go, okay, which one of these people matches who they're talking about here? Because genealogy can get super frustrated and confusing. So this way, it makes it more direct, and the person reading it, because this isn't just for you, it's for whoever reads it down the line generations. And if the person doesn't understand anything about ancestry, genealogy, this can help them figure out super quick, because you don't want them to go through all the hardcore research you've done, right? You don't want them to deal with the same frustrations you've done, because the whole point of doing the research is so that the future people don't have to do it. So yeah, George Cameron, and I just keep on going along. Obituaries, and you can transcribe them here because some people can't read this, right? And then this is one I'm really proud of. This takes a lot of work, and this is something I did on Photoshop. I did this myself, and so I color code them all in Photoshop. Now, you wouldn't have to do this. You could also just use a pen to draw your own line on copy paper and just use different colored highlighters if you wanted to. So the idea here is, here's the family tree, and now you may ask, why are they color coded? They're color coded because here's the binder. So I take excerpts from different sources, and I'll put a box around them to separate. And I do this on Microsoft Word, right? So I'll put part 1 and part 2, because the person reading doesn't know what these are from or what these deal with. And I'll have the transcription on top, the excerpt from the original source, and then I'll have the reference right here to wherever they want to get it. So it says Blair Bowling Diary, and it's in blue, right? You may go, okay, who's that? Well, he's the only one in blue, so this is his diary. So it shows who we're referring to in this entire family tree. Because who's ever looking at this is going to go, I don't know who this guy is, how he's connected to us, right? So then he says, I, referring back to him in blue, accompany the remains of my wife's mother, and I have her in yellow, right? So that's in transcription, yellow. So here's her. Now there's another yellow, but it's pretty obvious when you read Ann S. Pleasance, and then in his writing it says Ann S. Webster. That's pretty understandable, right? So yellow here, and then yellow here. So we know that this guy is referring to her specifically, my wife's mother, which makes perfect sense in this line. So his wife has to be Margaret Ann Webster. Again, this is in case someone isn't around to explain all of this. Someone who's reading can go, okay, I can find these people. Her deceased brother, and then all the children in red and then yellow. And this is the original source. I come back up here, all the children are in red, and it's very easy to follow, which is what you want, right? And I just keep doing that all the way through. See, another family tree. And if you want, make it even more like this, you can write aunt, because I'm just defining who these are, aunt, uncle, relationships. And then I just come right here, again, back to the will. I constitute and appoint my brother, right here. So I'm labeling where these people are, who they are, in relation to the person who's writing the will, right? Blair Bowling, same person's in yellow, right here in yellow. So it's her will, and she's referring to him. It just helps the person who's ever looking this establish and make a connection. And I just do that all the way through each time. Now, it does look like it takes a lot of work, but this is just me making it kind of more fun and more direct for the person who's going to be looking at it in the future.